Good morning, everybody. Here's breakfast. I have the last of my Turkey Jones sausage, 4 pieces for 2 points, some eggs for 0, some cantaloupe for 0, 1 piece of bread for 2, and less than a teaspoon of, I cannot believe it's not butter light. I don't even think it's 1 point, but I'm going to count 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points for my breakfast. Getting ready to watch Tyler. His Tuesday craziness. Even though it's Thursday, Tyler. No, I knew he pre-filmed. And Gina. Yeah, this is literally how I sit. Oh, and my crochet is sitting there. And I'm playing a game on my phone. And I'm trying to get ready for work. Pitiful. Pitiful, pitiful, the things I do. Oh, and coffee. I have coffee down there too. Coffee and water. All right. Good morning, everybody. It's Gina. And I have to go to the church and a little bit of running today, and I'm going to take you along with me. Go a couple towns away again. Seems like all I ever do is shop and pick stuff up for the church, pick stuff up for us, go to the pharmacy. I can think of all kinds of things we do. So I had a video release last night of my lasagna, which was yum-alicious. I mean, like, so good. And I cannot believe it came out 7 points. Now, I think that it could come out less depending on the cheese that you used. For sure, no doubt, actually, that you could make it even less points because I used, other than the 2% Mexican blend, 6 ounces of that, I used regular Tillamook cheese just for a little bit of flavor on the top. I don't even remember now how much we put in the whole pan. I think 1/4 of a cup, something to give it a little bit of real cheese flavor on the top. And then a little, I think 1 ounce or 2 of fresh grated Parmesan. But if you went with, you know, fat-free cheese on the top, because that was 16 points for my cheese. And then, you know, maybe even fat-free ricotta. Because all the points in it was cheese. Everything else, other than the lasagna things, were 0. Well, it was 1, wasn't it, for the pasta sauce. But per serving, it didn't come out as 1. Because I don't think you got a whole half a cup of, maybe you did. Maybe I'm in denial. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. It came out 7 points. But I honestly think I can make it even better. I don't know about taste, though. It was so good. I couldn't find, this is what upsets me about our tracker. You tell me a way around this, or if I'm doing something wrong. There's one thing about the Weight Watcher tracker that I just don't get. Okay, so you can scan an item and find out how many points it is. And then when you go to create a recipe with that item, for one, there's no scan bar in there, so you can't scan the item when you're creating a recipe. So you have to type in the name of the product. That product does not come up. It does not come up. I tried every which way to try to figure it out, and I had to go with a different pasta sauce because I couldn't get it to track it. So that part upset me. So if I'm doing something wrong and you can scan it, you can use the barcode, show me what I'm missing, because I promise you, I tried. I couldn't find a way to scan an item making a recipe. And that's just ridiculous, because you need that. You know, Gina going to say something at our meeting on Tuesday, for sure. because that is something that needs to be addressed. So yeah, for everything, even though I scanned it, I knew what the points were, I had to type it all out in the recipe builder because you couldn't scan the item. Irritated me. To no end, it irritated me. And I know that's because I'm showing impatience, which of course is not a virtue that we want to have. Just saying. Yeah. Literally irritated me, but it was totally worth it because the lasagna as a whole was amazing. I need to mail a package to somebody that I should have done yesterday, but I didn't. And get my mail and then head into the church, and I need to film a giveaway for my crochet channel, which I didn't do. Again, procrastinated, didn't do anything. And there was a reason. I had I wish I could do that. I had a girlfriend coming over yesterday, dropping off her kids to, well, you know her, Lenny, the girl that goes to Weight Watchers with me. Well, they went and got their taxes done, and everything got switched up. They didn't come. She actually had someone else's kids doing a favor for someone. So, I have to say that I was so thankful that it worked out that way, because just because Gina needs one more thing, goofy. I promise you I'm not a hypo, but it seems like lately, oh my gosh, weird things are happening to the Gina. So yesterday when I first got home, I went and laid, I always do this, I go lay down on my bed, watch a couple of YouTube videos, settle in and get, you know, figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the afternoon. Well, I was laying there watching old Southern Gospel videos, and I was just singing along with the Nealons, and my jaw started popping. And I was like, what the heck is that all about? I've never had my jaw pop, but I was laying there, and as I was singing, my jaw was popping, and it started hurting. And so I got up, and I was like, okay, don't do that no more, stupid. And about like 10 minutes after that, I started getting a headache, and by like an hour later, full-blown headache. Irritated me. Didn't calm down till like 9 o'clock that night. Of course, I was taking Tylenol anyways for my stupid arm. I promise you I'm not a hypo, but it seems like it. Oh, there's one thing gonna go wrong this week, about 15 will. Funny. So, enough about the Gina. I'm doing cray crap these days. Tell me how your week went. I cannot understand. No. I cannot even explain how much it helps me when you guys share how your week is going, what you're doing, if you're having the same struggles, if you found a way around them, you know, all the things that go along with our journey on Weight Watchers. Because I promise you, I think that's what got me out of my funk, was I just kept watching YouTube videos till I was over it, because it was literally, I was ready to quit. I mean, like, ready to look. Did you see that? Yeah, someone is sleeping in my alcove in the church right now. These poor people have nowhere to go, so they just sleep in little cubbies if they can find them, because the local shelter, which really upsets us, lock their doors at 9 o'clock. If you ain't in, you aren't getting in. They don't care if you have a bed. If you have a bed and you're assigned a bed, if you're not in the building at 9 o'clock, you can't get in. They will not open the doors. That to me is just, I just take issue with that. But it is what it is. So I'm going to head in and get the mail and mail this package out, and I'll be right back.
The saint who's gone astray, the prisoner blind and searching, the child in need of faith, the homeless and forsaken, the hungry and the cold, the prisoner and the captive, for the young and for the old, there is a remedy for every sin sick soul. There is a cure for all the pain and hurt and wrong. There is a solution for all the problems deep inside. There is a remedy, and his name is Jesus Christ. For the bitter and the lonely, the weary and afraid, the burdened and frustrated, discouraged and dismayed, for the mocked and persecuted, for the battered and the wronged, for the scarred and for the wounded, for the weak and for the strong. There is a remedy for every sin sick soul. There is a cure for all the pain and hurt and wrong. There is a solution for all the problems deep inside. There is a remedy, and his name is Jesus Christ. For every tribe and every nation, every color, every race, every tongue and every language, every time and every place, there's an answer to the question. There's a love for all who's late. There's a healer for the dying. He's the life, the truth, the way. There is a remedy for every sin sick soul. There is a cure for all the pain and hurt and wrong. There is a solution for all the problems deep inside. There is a remedy, and his name is Jesus Christ.
Well, I just spent the better part of the morning in the sanctuary singing. So if I piece anything together, I will, but I was playing around with the kids, and some of it was, you know, like they're not my kids, so I probably shouldn't. I'll ask their mom or their grandma. But, yeah. So I've been at least an hour in the sanctuary. So I've got to get to work. If you could see my desk, I'd show you, but there could be personal information on it. So, be back later. Okay, here's lunch. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm going to make me a little dip out of the yogurt and the horseradish. And I'm eating some chicken breast off a rotisserie. See, now I'm weird, but I'm going to pick that little dark part off because that's going to bug me. And little Cooper's going to have a bite. And that's lunch. And I'm excited.